Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Teevee the Marketer, and welcome to my page. And this is my reaction to the brand new feature that I just discovered in one of my clients' pages, which is the Leads Center. I saw it as I was kind of coming in here to check on some things, and I said, "Whoa, what is that?" And lo and behold, is exactly what I started to assume, which is basically a CRM or a dashboard that allows you to look at the leads that are created from lead ad campaigns within Facebook. Lead ad campaigns, lead ads are an objective within Facebook that allows you to create an ad that will, you can basically position it like you can any other ad, video, post, a picture, anything like that. But the objective and the point of the whole ad is to extract and get their lead, the prospect's information. So in this case, for this client, I was getting a name, number, and email, and it looks something like this. So it'll be a page. They see the ad, they click on it, then they see something kind of explaining what the offer is, or what they're going to get into, how they're going to be able to get help. Then it automatically pre-populates the name, number, and email, or a handful of other things that you may want based on information, and it will pre-populate it if Facebook already has that information. So in this case, it's a name, number, and email. All they then have to press is submit. In this case, it's Spanish. Trust me, it means next, actually, next. Then it shows them the privacy policy to ensure that they know what they're getting into and that their privacy is key. Then they hit submit. Once they hit submit, in the past, it basically would just drop it into Facebook's, I don't know, somewhere. And something like you'd have to automate via your CRM, your customer relationship management software, to go pick it up, basically. There's a trigger that fires up to go pick up their information, and emails can be sent via the CRM to your email. Text can be sent. That's something that I do for my clients via Zapier. Automate this. I send an email, a text, and I pre-populate a lead sheet to be able to kind of put it all together in one place, like so. But now, what we can do and what they're doing via the lead center is that they're adding it in here. And I've poked around a little bit. It basically is a CRM of sorts. The settings here on the far right, you can add permissions. Right now, the only people that have permissions is myself and the main page owners, and I didn't like that because they have staff to actually answer emails, messages, and do the follow-up, but they weren't in there, so I added someone. So you can add somebody here. Then you can even structure your funnel and create stages. Those stages are on the front, and I'll show you here in a little bit. In progress, interested, you can create another stage. That seems pretty straightforward though, so going back, what that allows you to do is raw is the top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and then bottom, convert it. So, for example, we can click on an individual person and their name and number is already there. And then you can start adding notes, and even assigning it to individuals within the page so they can start following up. And even cooler is you can schedule a reminder. I schedule one for myself here in about a few minutes, so I'm curious to see if it pops up. And then start writing notes about individuals. So it kind of puts it all in one place. I gotta admit, I really like this. Something like this was needed to be able to allow the page itself to automatically get notification. Well, that's the actual other part to this. To be notified when a lead does come in out within Facebook, because they are messaging you within Facebook. Why not continue that conversation, right? You can obviously call them and you can email them, and that's what you want to do. You want to follow up via multiple channels. That's the reason we collect the lead, is to be able to aggressively and proactively go after them to be able to ensure that you solve their problem. That's the reason they gave you their information. But what I want to know, and I don't know yet because I actually have this lead ad campaign paused, is will a notification be sent to the page admins? That would be fantastic, and I would assume that's so. I kind of want to start the campaign just to test that very feature. But for those that have run lead ads in the past, you know that it's kind of cumbersome. It's a kind of a beating to create all this other automation to ensure that the page owner, the business owner, actually gets the lead promptly. Because if you, as you all know, if you don't know, If you don't follow up with your leads almost immediately within 5 to 10 minutes, they're going to move on and sometimes even forget that they submitted the information, and that they're even interested in your product or service. So the fact that these things can be automated and therefore their staff can then follow up on it immediately within the platform, within Facebook, I think is incredibly powerful. That's my personal take on that. I'm excited and I would love to see them continue to develop this, because this is something that has been missing and kind of disappointing in the past, because the lead would be created by the ad, but then what? Where would it go? You'd have to, create the automation, but now it's built in, and at least there's something here that we can give the business owners tools for them to continue. Now, you move them, select a person, and then you move them along the funnel. 11:38. So that's from me. I'm curious to see if I'm going to get a reminder before this video is over. But something else that I just noticed, which is you can click on, you can create a lead all to your own. So basically use this as your own CRM to follow up with individuals. Say you, perhaps within the ad itself, there's comments being created. So you can create a lead so that way you can start following up with them. And if you select the individual, like everyone in this list, you can then go to audience tools and create a custom audience or a lookalike audience directly from within here. So that is interesting. So they're obviously going to tie it right back to the ad manager and custom audience, the audience creation, which I think is powerful, especially the lookalike audience, because if they submitted their information, this is another tip, if they submitted their information and if you can create a lookalike audience from that, that's powerful because they're interested in your product or service. So for those that don't know, what a lookalike audience is first you have to have a group of people that you're interested in. In this case, all these people have submitted their information. So then we basically ask Facebook to grab those individuals, those profiles, and all their data and cross-reference it and find other people that look alike, that act like, think like, spend like all this demographic and psychographic information, create 1 million or 2 million people, create various audiences, but like 2 or 3 million people within, let's say, the United States that look like these individuals. And then you can create ads that are just local to Dallas or to San Diego or to wherever, but that look like these individuals, and then run ads to them. So basically it creates your own targeting without needing Facebook's targeting, because now these individuals have raised their hand, so they're much more likely to actually be interested in your product or offer the lookalike audience anyways. Does that make sense? Anyways, that's my first reaction. I'm really impressed with it. I love what I'm seeing. I hope they keep developing it out because it's a powerful tool. It's something that's been needed, and I'm excited to share it with my clients so they can use it as well, because ultimately we need to make sure that you as business owners are following up with your audience immediately, or else that hot lead goes cold almost immediately. So thank you for watching. My name is Teevee the Marketer. I appreciate you very much. If you're on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe to this channel to continue receiving more information like this. Go ahead and hit that bell. If you're on Facebook, make sure you like my page. Once again, I'll be sharing more information here. I appreciate you. And remember, if you're not marketing every day, are you really marketing at all? Are you really in business? You need to be always marketing and sharing and putting stuff out for people to see you, find you, and be interested in what you have to offer. Take care. Have a great day, and we shall talk soon. Bye-bye.